Damn.
Let's
There we
see if that
go.
works.
Okay.
The
Welcome back,
nonchalant.
everybody. We are, and by we, I mean I am beyond sorry that my computer decided to just die on us mid big, scene. So sorry for that. I will be editing this. I will be going back and reposting this in a much cleaner version on the YouTube. So thank you for your patience. We left off, Tim, with Carter Grayson addressing Deacon.
Yeah, and basically what it was Cart, and I'll give everybody the recap on that scene, or at least the end of it, was that Carter Grayson basically gave him instruction that if Deacon does not report back, with he doesn't make any contact in 3 days, that they were going to send somebody to go look for Deacon.
There may or may not have been some flirting.
And absolutely, Deacon was flirting with Carter.
I mean,
And it was not discouraged. That was the takeaway from that scene.
Carter Grayson's a very attractive man.
We then did pivot to another scene, but we're gonna kind of do a redo of that one now. We went back to focus on Anna, and upon hearing the message from this broken, down-pitched, up-pitched message from Alpha, or at least that's what you assume, Anna touched her communicator and it immediately teleported her to an unknown location.
Whoosh, it's been a day. It's been a day.
And that's where I was going to pick up. I was going to mention to the other four of you that each of you have a flashing light on your communicator. Just a constant pulse on one of the buttons on the communicator. Anna, your body is charged with white electric energy, and you dematerialize into pure white energy, and you shoot off into the sky to an unknown location. And it is with that, moments later, you come back down and land, and you find yourself in the middle of a completely demolished college.
All right. Well, we're gonna have a superhero landing because that's if you're coming down, bam, superhero landing.
So bad for the knees.
You know what? She has she can get her Meg the Stallion needs in. It's okay. And pops herself back up. Yeah, after a minute, because getting your bearings, and of course is doing a check around because we have a demolished college again. She's also, remember, she was just asleep not too long before that on the couch, so still just trying to be like, is this real life? Also, as well, like, still feeling like half the time she's asking herself that question consistently throughout her life, especially recently, but like, what is actually going on? So, like, desperately, like, trying to see if she can focus in on anything, if there's anything that, that has a certain, like, whether it's a sign or anything that affects her, so she can, like, just really get her bearings about where she's at in that moment.
Give me an alertness check.
Right?
Which for you, I think you got a D2 to add to that.
Mm-hmm.
Flip it a coin.
Flip it a coin.
13.
Or use 13. Not bad. Excuse me. A little precursory glance around to get your bearings. Not hard to notice like an insignia over top of like an archway to one of the hallways, and it is AGU on a shield. It is Angel Grove University, or at least what used to be Angel Grove University. Perhaps a while ago this was a functional college. It is no more. It holes in the roof, several walls knocked out. You have absolute clear views of the street. Um, this place has been wrecked, demolished, all of the above.
Yep.
Um,
So she would be starting to move around, like again, like seeing the holes in the walls, but more so just starting to move a little further into maybe this toward the center or what she assumes is the center, away from big wall and a big hole in wall to more toward the centralized location to see if she comes across anybody or anyone, since if she assumes if I showed up in this space the same way, maybe somebody else did as well or somebody else's. So really just making her way around. I'm sure there's glass crunching underneath. Our girl loves again, we're in our very beat up Converse, so I'm sure probably not the most comfortably traversing around in. So she's trying to be careful, also knowing just what she knows about collapsing buildings in general. Like we just want to stay away and stay on more sort of clear paths. So there's a lot of ducking and dodging.
mhm.
The two of those D's of dodgeball in that space, just to make sure
Nice.
she's not
Yes.
running into anything or like making more and really trying her best also to like just not cause too much attention because again a white beam of light is attention enough, so really just trying to assess the situation without bringing it too much additional attention.
Of course. You do that, and as you kind of explore a little bit of the college itself, the campus, there's a part of you that there's a little bit of a sadness. It's kind of like, gosh, this place when it wasn't looking like this, I wonder what this looked like. I wonder what this could have been. Like this is a really like it's huge. It's very impressive. Like it's a shame that like so many other landmarks that it's just laid waste and it's destroyed and it's just a sad reminder of how things are right now.
Yeah.
Um yeah, go
For
ahead.
her, I think it also it is there is some sadness in obviously not having her own personal connection, but coming from a family of academics and historians and herself being in that same space to see and of course preservation and conservation being very large big for her in that way of seeing something that has in fact just completely deteriorated is another foundation of knowledge that no longer is there. And so like there is that sadness but also that like righteous indignation to want to find out what even more so what's going on, because part of what she does is preserving what little pieces of those broken societies are still around. So like there is that sadness because even though that she doesn't have her own personal connection, there is that empathy toward it because of what has been lost in that academic space.
Yeah. Yeah. Um
So, if I may,
yeah, Deacon.
Deacon sees the flashing light on his communicator, and he kind of looks at Commander Grace and he's like, "You've never seen someone teleport before, have you?"
He just kind of raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Deacon, your body starts to dematerialize and you feel electrically charged for a moment as you are converting from solid matter to energy, and you become a pillar of pink energy and light, and you teleport away.
So, I'm assuming that he lands at AGU.
We'll get there.
Okay.
Um,
I have a scene to play out whenever
sure.
we get there.
Uh, Marcel, you see a flashing light from your communicator after the garbled transmission from Alpha.
He's going to look at his communicator very confused because it hasn't worked in years. He's tried sending out messages. Like, he tried a lot in the beginning with no response, and he tried less and less over the years, and now it's essentially just a memento that he looks at every now and then, and he even wonders to himself, like, did I hear that, or did I hear that?
Oh, yeah.
He also wonders to himself, like, is there anybody else around? Could anybody else have potentially heard that? Just to make sure that there's no other enemies afoot.
I'm gonna say, just for that real quick, give me an alertness check, but it's gonna be at a downshift.
Okay.
Because of reasons that you know.
Okay. One was a nat 20, the other one is a 3.
Oh.
This just isn't my day.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That wasn't a snag. That was a downshift. Meaning that whatever your alertness, like if it's a D4, downshift it to a D2.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, not a snag. Just downshift.
Okay, so that's just a regular D20 then.
Yes, it is. Okay. So I'll let you re-roll.
It's a 15.
Okay. That's good enough in the moment. You're like, okay, that wasn't my imagination. That wasn't what's in my bag. No, I heard that. That was a message from Alpha. That was absolutely a message from Alpha.
Okay. Well, after realizing that it wasn't actually a real message, he's going to slowly lift up the communicator to try to speak into it and, push a button, and it's just like, hello? Alpha?
Pushing the button, you're specifically pressing the button that's not flashing.
Oh no, I'm gonna press the button that's flashing.
Okay, yeah. As you start
Sorry.
speaking, your body dematerializes into black energy and black electricity, and you teleport. Stevie?
So Stevie at this point has like flown to like a bathroom or a restroom or something like that.
Yeah.
And she has a bag, puts the orb inside, and just bam, presses the button immediately.
Stevie, your body dematerializes and you feel a charge of electricity around you for a moment as your body slowly becomes yellow energy and you teleport away. Scotty.
Oh.
Yeah, no, just
nothing.
Everybody's teleporting.
Yeah.
Scotty, as you're like putting things in your bag, and then you hear the garbled message from Alpha from your old communicator.
Oh boy. He's gonna pick up the communicator because it's actually in a specific spot next to a particular item, and he sees It's like, oh, I know what this is. He opens the SPA, his SPA communicator. Chief Kruger, I'm gonna depart immediately for my mission, and I'm gonna start in Angel Grove. As he clicks it closed, throws what's left of the clothes he was trying to pack in his bag, grabs another particular item that was sitting right next to the communicator. Make sure he has the SPA one on his belt, and he yells, "Sky!" and waits for Cadet, I'm going to assume Cadet Tate, to come around the corner.
Yes, it is Cadet Tate. As he comes around the corner and you see kind of Frank, "Sir, yeah?
Want to see something cool?"
As your body dematerializes, you feel the conversion from solid matter to red energy. Anna, it is at this moment where you're kind of making sure that you don't leave like a footprint, like not, trying to go unnoticed, that you feel directly behind you, like you feel like some of your hair start to like static cling and kind of stand up, some of it stand up on end. And as you kind of turn, you see yellow, pink, black, and red energy all converge on where you just landed moments ago. Right in the middle of the commons of what used to be Angel Grove University. It appears that the message came with actual coordinates that put you guys very close to the command center, maybe? Put you in Angel Grove, that much you know.
Yep.
And
So-
for the first time in 7 years, 4 of you see each other for the first, Anna for the first time, and each other for the first time in 7 years.
I feel
So
like very Spider-Man meme right now. But
immediately, Stevie is charged with so much excitement that her hair tends to take a life of its own as it's standing on end, and she is buzzing around Deacon, Marcel, and Scotty, and just giving them all hugs, and just like, how are you doing? And she's just jumping to the next person before they can answer. When she gets to Deacon, she's just like, Deacon, oh my gosh, oh wow, you did something really nice with your hair. I really like that. And she just
That's
flies over to
not
Marcel.
Wait, you got it right?
And then she flies over. She flies
all
over
this
to
time.
Marcel. Do you see Donnie's hair? I think it looks great on him.
There it is.
Yeah, I shouldn't have guessed. The first thing that Anna sees is that behind Deacon is a statue of what appears to be him.
So
And Deacon is very pointedly not looking at it. And the
Meanwhile,
statue
that's all
also
she can look at.
has a golden retriever dog next to it, but as part of the statue.
There's definitely, like, Anna's definitely looking from statue to Deacon to statue. Also, with all the energy that Stevie is bringing, like, she is cautiously almost like taking a step back, just like not knowing who everybody is. There's familiarity because she sees Deacon and statue Deacon, and is like trying to figure that out, but is also equally like, what just happened? Like, again, she's still trying to get her bearings. Nobody looks very familiar, but like the energy is like palpable coming from Stevie in the best way.
Just for added brush strokes, I'm going to say that the statue that looks very similar to Deacon is kind of like an ancient Greek statue, in that like the arms are missing.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that tracks.
you lost your arms in war. Oh, sorry.
And we
Robin
have
Hood
a
Men in
moment
Tights.
where,
But beyond that, the likeness is very
Uncanny.
can we have a moment where Deacon is behind the statue and his arms become the statue's arms?
Amazing.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Amazing.
So Deacon kind of looks around and he's like, Scotty, how's it going?
Deacon, long time no see. As he does like give like a quick like pat hug to Stevie, because she's not even around, like hugging him long enough for him to
Oh no,
to
she
reciprocate.
gives one of the those quick squeezes before she moves on to somebody
He's
else.
just like, yep. As he goes to
Amazes me that some people just never change.
Right. As he goes to walk over to you, Deacon, you see Scotty shoulder check Marcel and just walk past him.
I would like to insight check the hell out of that.
Yes.
OMG, does Stevie notices?
Stevie, give me an alertness check. I think for the same thing, Deacon. I think when we do insight, I think it's alertness for this.
Alertness? Okay. Okay, so that's a D20. Alright, okay, that's respectful. Let's see if I boost
After
it.
that happens,
Specifically, not enough to like knock him over, but it's pretty blatant what the intent was.
That is
13.
going to be a 16.
Okay, so, Stevie, you absolutely noticed this. He wasn't really hiding it, so you definitely noticed the shoulder check. Deacon, well, I'll say with a 16, guys, he at least gets a bead on the situation. What does he glean? He obviously can't glean everything, but
There is a
Yeah,
lot,
not Sherlock Holmesing this,
there's
but
a
like
lot of tension right now between the two.
you got
almost-
a problem?
Almost no eye contact.
You got a problem?
You know I do.
Speak on it.
You still wearing it?
And what if I am?
That's what I thought. And he just walks past
Guys.
Marcel and shakes Deacon's hand. It's good to see you again, Deacon.
hey, buddy.
Sorry, we can't all be Mr. SPD. I'm sorry, SPA, because you're so special. You got to be the first letter of the alphabet.
Okay, this isn't exactly how I envisioned this reunion. Where's Troy and Sky? And sorry, I deepest apologies, did not mean to exclude you. Hi, my name's Deacon.
I was waiting for an entrance. Nice to meet you, Deacon. I'm Anna. Didn't want to interrupt. Seems like you all know one another.
Big broody one, that's Scotty.
Mm.
Slightly smaller, even more broody one, that's new. That's Marcel. And the bumblebee of a person that you see over there is Stevie. You
Hi,
haven't
Amy.
seen somebody. Yeah, that's normal. You haven't seen possibly somebody walking around with a camera being particularly obnoxious, saying buzzworthy, or maybe a rampaging lizard nearby?
Well, not yelling buzzworthy, but there was a camera around, but not here. Are you all Galaxy Warriors too?
What's a galaxy?
What?
What are those?
Galaxy,
Huh?
what?
Okay. So,
Um,
not what we're talking about.
Tim,
yes.
having been off world for so long, would I know what Galaxy Warrior is?
That is a culture roll.
Okay, so I don't have anything in culture, so this will be a snag.
This will be a snag.
Okay, let's see.
How? So I know I have grid lore, but like,
Oh,
how
no.
much of Power Rangers do I know? Like, up to what season is?
That's a good question.
That's a
'cause
14 and a
it's
nat
been
1.
7
A nat 1.
Been too
All
busy to
right.
watch TV.
Scotty, I'm gonna say for the nat 1, you're gonna take a downshift on your next roll.
Alrighty.
We do have a PowerPoint,
But
though.
that does go to story points.
It does. That
Yeah,
puts you at a
7.
total of 7 now.
Okay.
Yep. I'm keeping track of them.
By
then
the
you
way,
can
as a
focus.
point of order, because that just happened to him, let's all remember, if you don't have a point in the ability and you have to roll a d20 flat, you're doing that at a snag. You don't have a d2 in the ability, and I ask you to do intimidation, and you have nothing in intimidation, you got to roll it at a disadvantage.
Hurt.
That's fair.
That is, I'm doing that rules as written. So, Scotty,
Yes.
the security of those data cards often takes you it takes your attention away from a lot of other things. They kind of mentioned that in the briefing earlier in the episode here. It's that those data cards, it's like it's the reason that the resources were allocated to making you a ranger.
Right.
That was your sole responsibility. And it often takes you away from helping more off-world problems, which you have been frustrated with
Yeah,
ever since becoming a Delta Ranger.
That sounds like Scotty.
But it's basically, in no uncertain terms, if you can't deal with that, then we'll find another Delta Ranger.
Right.
Like those data cards are priority.
Right.
Did somebody else roll for the lore on that, or was it just Scotty? I apologize. Did anybody else roll for that?
I think it was just me.
Yeah, I think it was just Scotty.
Me
I think
because
the
I
only
was off-world, so it makes sense that I would have heard about an intergalactic show.
Yeah.
But
I
Scotty
think
hasn't
that's
watched much
sadly, sadly, I think that's the only person I'm going to allow for that role. So, sorry that you missed that one.
womp womp.
Yeah, is what it is. Scotty will respond, I don't know what that is, but I did come from space, technically.
Okay, so clearly
you're an
it's
alien?
not what it is. So we're just gonna pause here, and then why are we all here?
Well, obviously, we were called here by the universe.
Or our
Yeah, a
communicators?
little
Alpha.
too late.
So, not to be very rude to you, Miss, I know it starts with an A.
It's Anna.
Anna. Once again, sorry.
No worries.
I assume, and this will very much determine what's about to happen next, I assume you are some sort of ranger, considering you said communicator without blinking.
Your assumption would be 100% correct. And I assume since you know that I'm a ranger and you know what a communicator is, that you are all also rangers.
That would be accurate.
I mean, the color coding kind of gives it away at this point.
Well, it's not always great to assume, so.
Fair enough.
It is nice for the grid to at least influence our clothing, because trying to find this much yellow is just not helpful.
Oh, yeah, that's good for you. Do you see what it did to this? And he points to the pink highlights.
Oh,
I want to.
I thought you did that on purpose.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah,
wanna
I know
point
it
out-
looks good. That's not the point.
I want to point out that Marcel is kind of eyeing Anna suspiciously because she's the only one that he doesn't know. So he's just a little wary of strangers these days.
So,
I'm going to DM you something, Tim.
Okay.
so allow me to somewhat formally introduce myself, and then everyone else can do as they please. As another ranger, I am Lieutenant Scotty Peters of Space Patrol Alpha. It appears we all received some sort of communication that brought us back to old AGU. My theory is that it was from a once trusted friend who didn't know he was back, didn't know he was in One Piece. So, did it sound like an old radio shoved into a microwave?
Kind of with an additional garble.
Yep.
But that wouldn't have been the first time I was communicating with a robot-like thing earlier in the day, so
You
So
talk to
as
robots often?
Scotty sorry, as Scotty and Anna are having this conversation, he reaches into his backpack and he pulls out a small baggie and he just kind of discreetly passes it to himself.
Passes it to who?
To Marcel. You kind of look like you need something.
Stevie has been looking around at all the rubble
Tuck that
as
away.
everyone is talking. Does it look like there's anyone else here? It's just us in like around the campus that she can see.
Oh, would you please make me an alertness check?
Oh dear.
Could I also get in on this alertness check?
Any of you who choose to do so may give me an alertness check.
Yeah.
So that's a good
I mean-
old total of 5.
Hey guys, great news. We just got a new story point.
Oh, jeez.
I got a 14.
Oh, that's right. I have a downshift. I have a downshift, but I also have a D6 to burn.
You do. You could also use a story point to make it a normal roll.
I also got a 14.
We have an
14
excess of
gang.
story points. I'm gonna burn a story point.
Okay, that puts
I
you
mean,
at
that's what they're
6.
there for.
No, we're at a 7 now because I rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
And
you had 8 because
Yeah.
of that nat 1
Yeah.
down to
Mhm.
7. Got it.
13.
13.
not much better. 12.
12.
I should roll.
2 14s, a 13, a 12, and what did Stevie get?
15?
15? Oh, you had a
5.
15.
Five.
I was
A
hoping.
5. Oh,
Five.
Hoping for
sorry.
15.
A 5. Oh, I'm sorry, Stevie. Okay. You, after these short introductions, you do take a moment to try to do a little more, even in Anna's case, do a little more of getting your bearings. Actually listen and make sure that you're alone, that nobody's watching. Anna, in particularly, you're kind of on guard about that today. You know, you're kind of looking around, looking for a giant housefly with a camera on it,
Yeah.
and you don't see anything. None of you do. There's a few dramatic pauses, silence. Doesn't appear to be anything going on in Angel Grove University anymore. But then you do hear something. You hear the shuffling of footsteps. Kind of erratic, too. And then there's a very low sound that all of you, other than Stevie, can just now start to make out. And it sounds like this.
Rat bastard.
What is that?
Well, it means
There's
your
a
day
s-
is about to get worse.
There's a sound I haven't heard in a while.
It couldn't possibly get worse.
Well,
Sweetie, I'm a
so funny
healthcare
you should
worker.
say
Trust
that.
me.
all right, Marcel, you might as well put it to use. As
Yeah,
Scotty
yeah,
is
yeah.
immediately grabbing the SPA morpher from his belt.
Oh, that's with a D2. This is going to be interesting. Okay, the highest you guys rolled was 14?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Fucking zoom in. Excuse my language.
Hey, we get one per episode.
Hey, I didn't say it. I'm
Yep.
I'm the one who burned it.
Oh,
You burned our F bomb. How could you?
oh. Anna, welcome to the series. Unbeknownst to all of you, underneath you, the ground begins to kind of rise up and part a little. It looks very similar to like if you guys have ever seen like a mole move underground, or like the old school Looney Tunes, the Bugs Bunny trail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
moving directly towards you guys. And unbeknownst to any of you, a,
Um,
cre- a creature pops up out of the ground. So you didn't see it coming.
I have one thing to add to that, though.
You got something? Go
I
ahead.
cannot be surprised.
Scotty, you cannot be surprised. So, in that moment, a giant mole pops up out of the ground, and I will send you all a picture.
Oh,
No.
Okay, look,
Here
if
we
Kevin
go.
Bacon and Fred
I
Ward
know.
show up,
I know what's coming.
That was the only I
You know
had,
what it-
Tim. I have. That's the one cool thing I got from being a Green Rangers. I got.
I
to-
have one job on this ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it.
I took the 360 awareness boon, so
It's tough to get a picture of this sucker.
If it's the one I think it is, just the visual alone. Ugh.
at least it's not a rhino and the putties aren't wearing shoulder pads. Which is all
It
I
was-
wanted from it's all I
it was
wanted from
fashion.
season
Yeah.
1.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry for the dramatic pause, everybody.
This dramatic
It's
prize
just-
is brought to you by our sponsors.
It's very important that I surprise them in their chat that nobody else can see, okay?
This dramatic prize is brought to you by Peach City Inc. Go check them out at Texoma Comic Con tomorrow and Sunday in Durant, Oklahoma.
say hi to us while you're there.
And say hi to us, because myself and Cody will be there.
Aha! Yes, it worked.
Oh no.
Awesome. I sent it to the Renegade Ranger chat.
But why?
Oh, this little bastard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yup.
Pops up out of the ground,
Yup,
Scotty,
yup.
and since you can't be surprised,
Yep.
He looks like a rejected street shark.
Oh,
You say
probably
that
why
out loud.
he's mad.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's mad he
Marcel
got
just used vicious
rejected.
mackery.
Yeah, Marcel has vicious mockery now.
I'll take it. The Green Ranger build
Okay.
is part bard.
okay, I'm going to now roll for
Or
which one
Black
of you will
Ranger.
be the unfortunate one.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Or run for no. Not
While
gonna
you're
sing
doing that, Tim, I have a rules question.
Sure.
I have the feature of Grid Tech 1 and
Mhm.
chose Blaster Focusers,
I'm going to use one of
which-
my points.
provides an how dare you? Provides an upshift on attacks made with Blade Blasters. Does that apply to this group currently, or is that only to Lightspeed until we've had time to mesh?
It grants you an upshift for Blade Blast? An
It
upshift for... dude, I'm
you
struggling
may
with the words.
add a
An upshift
up one
for
shift
Blade
to
Blasters?
all of the
Blasters.
Blade Blaster attacks of your Power Rangers team.
Well, this is your team, buddy. You're together.
Cool. So
Yeah.
for the record, if you're using a Blade Blaster, you automatically upshift one, no matter if you're using the targeting or the might function.
Let's go.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright.
That is everyone.
11 plus. Oh, that's a 15. Okay. So
Eeny, meeny, miny, deacon.
Oh.
unfortunately, I rolled a d4 and it did fall on Deacon. Deacon unmorphed does a 15 hit.
Yes. Wait,
Okay.
evasion or toughness?
Ooh, let me look at the.
Is it a melee or a ranged attack?
It's a melee, so
So
that
then it would
will
be toughness. So I have a
Toughness.
14 toughness. Isn't
So
is Pizza here?
this will hit. No, because it was a 15 to hit you.
Right, no, but like if it had been a 15, is it Pizza?
Still would have hit you. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I am
Yes,
hit.
and that's the same for the monsters. If the monster's AC is 17, you roll 17, hit. So, yeah, no, I don't roll for that. You take 1 sharp damage as the Dramole takes a swipe at you with one of its claws and just, like, rips through, puts, like, a rip into your Lightspeed vest. And you take 1 sharp damage.
Reels back. You know how hard sewing materials are to find?
So,
Wait, you have to sew your
I
suit
was
back together?
I was hoping this will be the last thing we do before we call it a night here. Is there anything that any of you have to say in this moment?
I mean, I'd like to say it, but I'll let everyone else. Anyone else want to?
You can do it on the count of 3 and you can all say it. I don't.
All right.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. It's morphin'
It's
time.
morphin' time.
Morphin' time!
And that's where we're gonna end the episode.
Yeah.
Next week
Woo!
we are gonna pick up with you guys in combat against Dremel
Let's
and a
go.
Putty Patrol.
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. We apologize for technical difficulties. We will be working on it to make things better. But thank you so much for joining us for this new season of Renegade Rangers. This new team, this new story, and it's going to be quite a ride. So stay tuned, stick around, and we'll see you guys next week.